Ever wanted to know how to do a smoky look for a night out? Well, why not try and recreate this lovely blue smoky night out look? Hi there, this is Laura Stephen from Grab Your Confidence, and I am happy to bring you another tutorial. This one is for a blue smoky night out look. And for this effect, we're going to actually use one of our palettes, and we're going to use sort of this end of the colours, maybe some of this. We're going to show you how to create a smoky look that is really simple to do and really effective, and you can use on a night out. So to start off with, we're going to start with the colour Cheerful, which is this colour, and this is what we're going to use as our sort of edging transition colour. So just using a fairly smaller fluffy brush for this one, we're going to go in with, some people call this a crease brush, other people call it a fluffy brush. So again, just put your colour on and then tap off on the edge just to knock off any excess colour. And we're literally going to go find exactly where our crease is here. So what the crease is this sort of shape here that you're looking for, where your eye creases basically. And you're just going to put your brush in, and then you're going to start just to blend that in. Now you don't want to bring the colour too far down, especially because this is quite a dark colour, and you don't need a lot of it because it's very pigmented. So this is really about blending this look. So I have prepped the eyes with a primer so that the colour does really pop, so that you can see what I'm doing as I'm doing it. I'm literally doing a V shape, so, or a C shape depending which eye you're doing, where you're kind of doing a line up and then a line down, just to create this kind of triangle at the corner of the eye. So you're not pulling that colour kind of too far down. If you put your pencil up, you don't want it to come too far down because it will make the eyes look heavy and tired instead of open eyes. So we're just taking that colour a little bit up above the crease for me, because as you can see I have quite hooded eyes, so when I look up you lose the colour. So I would want to take that up just a little bit. But if you don't have hooded eyes, then you don't need to worry about that because you're going to see the colour anyway. And then I'm kind of taking it roughly about halfway again, so if you put your brush up to your eye, you kind of want to take it kind of where to your pupil sits. Not really any further with that dark colour, because you still want that eye to, the darkness to swoop the eyes open. So this is kind of what you want to do. And just work it in, blending. So we're going to do the same on the other side. Just find the crease and then work that colour into the lid. So again, different motions you can use are sort of that kind of motion and little swirly motions that are really helpful for putting the colour on your eye. As I say, you want to kind of swoop up, you don't want to bring that colour too far down as you do that. So you're kind of creating a C and a V. No harsh lines, you don't want any harsh lines. So again, I'm just going to push that colour up a little bit on me, just so that you can actually see it when I do that, because you don't want to lose your colour completely when you do have hooded eyes like I do. So what you're going to do here is, it's quite a strong colour, so you're going to take a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to go in over the top with that big fluffy clean blending brush, and that's going to take all the harshest edges and kind of really blend it in nicely, so you're not getting it too rough on your eyes looking. Same on this side. The trick to good eye makeup is all in the blend, so actually taking the time to blend is really important. It's going to help you with your finished look. It will help, I promise. So now we're going to go in with the rest of the lid, just this inside part of the lid, and we're going to go in with Honest. Yeah, so this one here. So again, I'm just putting it onto my brush, just tapping the excess off. And you could use this fluffy brush, or if you wanted to use a packer brush, which is like a flat brush, you could use that. It really is your own personal preference with which brush you use to put colour on when you're not needing to blend. So at this stage I'm literally just that's why it's called a packer brush, because I'm just packing the colour on. I'll show you what a packer brush looks like so you can visualise it. It's a lot flatter. So a packer brush is more something like that, it's flat. And you tend to find it intensifies the colour on as you pack it on. So we're just putting that colour just on the inside half of the eyelids. Now obviously because we blended this, we don't want a really harsh line, that's why we did blend it. So then we're going to go in with the darker colour, this Triumphant, just to really smoke that eye out. I'm just going to take a little flat brush to apply it, and then I'll blend, because this is a really dark colour. It's the same if you're using a black, to use like a smoky look. You really don't need a lot. And we're just actually going over that same sort of C shape, so that line across the lid and then down along the lash lid. So it's almost like a little triangle or C in the corner of the eye. So again, we're just going to take that fluffy brush, get the right one even. I'll just put it down, hang on. Take that fluffy brush, and we're just going to go in and blend it. And you'll see that by using a slightly darker colour, you're just creating a smoke, kind of making it look like that, because that's what the idea of a smoky eye is. And the same on this side. You're just kind of trying to create that triangle to elongate that eye a little bit. And again, just go in with a clean, big fluffy brush just to take any harsh edges out. And any excess off your eyes. And lastly, we're just going to put in some highlight here with this. I think we'll go with this colour, this Tender. So again, just with a highlight we're using just to highlight under the brow. Highlighting under the brow. And then the inside of the eyes. Just to make them pop. Just like that. And Bob's your uncle, you've got a smoky look. Now, if you did make a mistake and you wanted to clean up these lines, it's a really, really simple trick to do, is to use your concealer. So if I can find my concealer, I will show you how to do that, just as a little extra tidbit, little extra task. So just take your concealer, whatever concealer you've got. This one is really, really good. I love it. I have tried lots and lots of different concealers and find that this is the best. So I'm just putting some on my hand, and I'm taking a flat brush, and I'm literally just going to clean up this line here. So we're just doing that, and as you can, bring it down. You're basically taking away any kind of mistakes you make with a darker colour, and then just blend that in with your fingers or a sponge, whichever works for you. And if I just sit back, do you see how much cleaner that looks? It's just a little tip that I've picked up along the years of learning how to put makeup on to the best of my skills, especially, for those of us who are not makeup artists but just want to learn how to do this because we're busy moms and we want to look good, or we're busy working, we want to be the best version of ourselves. These are some of the tips that I've picked up along the way. So it just pulls that eye up, makes it look more open. So that's a little tip for you. So I'm going to go off, put my mascara on, and I will come back and show you the finished look. Hi there, so that's me back with my mascara on now and our finished eye look for a smoky blue night out look. So I hope you like that. I'll come a bit closer and just show you the finished look. Super easy to do, without too much drama, no real fallout onto my cheeks or anything, and I've shown you a quick trick how to fix that if that does happen. So if you have enjoyed this video and you've got value, feel free to hit the like button and come across and join our Grab Your Confidence group on Facebook, where we share lots more tips and hints on makeup application, on mindset and self-love and self-care. Hope to see you over there. Take care.